Hi, it's me again. Smoking a cigarette? Alright, how are you doing? Whoa, whoa, what's going on, man? So, hey man, I just gotta say, I'm doing an impression of that guy, what's his name, Godfather. You know, que piche, do you get it? Is it all getting through to you? Now, that's the next one I'm going to do, for the cruel mistress. Here let me rest, here nurse the uneasy qualm that yearns within me. Enter the heaped-up sea, sun-spangled in the quiet afternoon, sing my devotions. In the sun at the edge of the down, the wen pods crackle in desultory volleys, and the bank breaths in my face, its hot, sweet breath. Breath that stirs and kindles, lights that suggest not satisfy, is there never in life or nature an opiate for desire? No, perhaps there isn't. Perhaps all that we desire is knowledge of being wanted and needed, and that even once that this need, having been satisfied, is more than enough for all other moments of satisfaction for all other individuals to take place, and for it, for an eternity, to cause wonderful and tremendously wonderful effects. That is why we are always surprised with the outcomes, however great they are. And never, 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 ever is there any meaning to money in context with this energy that manifolds itself and twofold becomes threefold, fourfold, tenfold, hundredfold, thousandfold, millionfold. Of course, those that don't understand me will have to take material out of the equation. Will probably have to understand science and to take theories apart and to look at each word and realize that every object has a certain amount of shit attached to it, or dirt, or some kind of problems with it. So if that is true about life, then we have to realize that maybe the dirt that is there attached to each object is a reminder always we have all meaning, that we need to have understanding that without a negative aspect to anything that doesn't consciously have that, was never really allow us to move forward, to strive into moments where we think we're achieving when we're not on a placid, plain level. So, anyway, I could go off on tangent for ages with that one, and it's really only meant to have a certain amount of time devoted to it. So, has everything here a voice saying, I'm not the goal, nature is not to be looked at alone, her breath like the breath of a mistress, her breath also parches the spirit with longing, sick and enervating longing. I sometimes think relationships are something that women desire on reflection, that if there wasn't such a thing for them, they would be one with nature, but they certainly wouldn't have the motivation to have created the things that man creates. Hence, women are quite easily happy to allow men to consider that everything is called man-made a good thing in their right, that they own that word for themselves. It's actually pretty detrimental to our nature to want it not to be called woman-made sometimes, in view of women taking up a lot more of the workplace nowadays and so on, which is great. Best not to tamper with words too much, I should imagine. And, what happened is that certain men existed to create this kind of lifestyle as a selfish need to understand their reality, and then in some respects I believe I'm part of that reality now, and I am, of course, except where I sometimes don't choose my words wisely. But it is about living in this moment and living as well for the past and the future, but also allowing yourself to understand all this industrialized work of art is actually also a complete hindrance to nature. And what is really beautiful is the mornings, as it was explained in the last poem. Brain swims empty and light in the pale mornings. What is beautiful is the nature of her alone, as a mistress or as a woman of virtue. What is interesting is those moments of yearning, those moments when I yearned for my previous girlfriend, when I loved the longing chats and feeling this Christmas feeling, this minute feeling in the heart of the chakra, where you feel pure. There is the seed of truth in us all. This is what I most love about the nature that is instilled inside me at moments in life. I'm sure everyone knows this feeling if they're in love or have been in love. Well, let the matter rest. I rise and brush the windle straws off my clothes and lighting another pipe, stretch myself over the down. Get thee behind me, nature. I turn my back on the sun. This here isn't negative. Get thee behind me, nature. This is about the shyness that can come in someone when they realize the beautiful, wondrous, astounding magnitude of nature, that it is so overwhelming that even inside very strong men you can look at life and think, wow, what is this all about? And then you just think, right, get on with it anyway. And face from the grey new town at the foot of the bay, I know an amber lady who has her abode at the lips of the street in prisons of coloured glass. I had rather die of her love than sicken for you, nature. But I would disagree, I'd say. I would rather die of her love. I would rather... Yes, actually, no, I would agree. I didn't understand it, now I do. Dying of her love is still pretty painful. Better be drunk and merry than dreaming awake. Well, in my case, not so. Drink is my enemy. Better be Falstaff than Obermann. And this last point, I have to say, I have to research on Falstaff and Obermann to understand that most probably Falstaff had some kind of power in context to Obermann, both being totally different figures.